I just noticed the church. This is part 3 of Norwich, Divide and Conquer. You know what I mean? And I just wanted a recap over what I captured that day, because I need to verify a couple of things, you know. But hopefully the church what I see up here is finally open, you know. And I used to go there singing hymns when I was a kid and that, you know, and like at Christmas time and things like this, you know. And I've rung the bells in the belfry as well. I got arrested for that one, but anyway, it's another story. But yeah, so I'm going to go this way. So anyway, just a recap on that Norwich and what went down there, like, you know, that the LBD, or shall I call them the LBD-GBH crew, you know what I mean, because they were more aggressive. But obviously, because I was handing my leaflets out, they more than likely thought they were anti-LGBT group or whatever the hell they are, you know what I mean. They more than likely thought they were anti-leaflets, so angry about that, you know. So give them their dues, you know. I suppose I looked like someone who was invading, you know, and coming amongst them who was on, or who was anti-LGBT, I don't know, whatever, you know what I mean. So maybe they thought I was anti-LBGD group and I was handing out leaflets that was against them, do you know what I mean? But again, I did stand there and I said, you know, I'm nothing to do with this, blah blah blah. And the leaders were still like shepherding them, you know, like sheep, on how to think or be themselves. Do you see what I mean? They were like, you know, you go in there, there's like 4 or 5 sheepdogs, you know, hounding you away, and you weren't allowed to go near them, you know what I mean, because of what you might say or change their mind or view. Do you know what I mean? None of them really that were standing there were allowed to talk to me or anyone else. Do you know what I mean? They've gone, no, you know, and that's crazy. Don't speak to him, you know, don't engage, that sort of thing. And another point on the leaflet was there was one old man there, yeah, he must have been about 60, 70, you know. He'd command a lot of respect, he would, yeah, you know, like in the pub, and he more than likely sat there going this, that and the other to him, and they listened to what he say because his age gives him that respect. But I'm pretty sure, and I can't verify it, yeah, that he was a Freemason. His face, he was trying to take all of my leaflets, you know, and he was trying to snatch them all, and his face was really screwed up evilly, you know, and I think he knew what my leaflets were, and I think he was a Freakmason, do you know what I mean? And again, like I said, he's impressioning on them people on what to think and maybe guiding them, but not saying too much while they're, you know, they're doing the shouting and the screaming. He's letting them get on with it. But I bet when it's in the pub, in the pub when he's sitting with them, he's like guiding them, suggestions and things like that, you know. Because when, you know, like I said, when I get in there, they were right, you know, they were like sort of ready for war. I don't know, like they was like a commandery, you know. Even they said when out marching off, you know, like they were an army. So yeah, which I think they let themselves down a bit, you know, because I know like LGBT people and all that, or whatever they are, you know, I've sat with men dressed as women and that's up to them, you know what I mean. As I said, that's when you get into the schools, you know, that's like us, you know, like their nieces or nephews or their daughters, if we were teaching them something that wasn't agreeable, they'd soon be up in arms and protesting about it. So, you know, but they ain't got the moral compass to think for themselves, because everyone about them, by the look of things, is telling them what to do or think. Do you know what I mean? And that's the thing, and the key to any movement. You've got to know who you're following and what their agenda is and what's behind that. Do you know what I mean? Because if you don't, you're just, you know, you're lost cause, isn't you? Do you know what I mean? And that's the thing, you know, we follow Labour, you know, you got people following Labours, Tories, you know what I mean? And all they do is just keep serving up the same people they want you battling over. Do you know what I mean? They don't care who goes in or who wins, as long as you lot keep fighting over red and blue lodge. Do you know what I mean? You know, this MP's not good, this MP's, you know what I mean? The only people you're getting served up to you are the people that have been groomed up through the ranks, you know, of Freakmasonry, because regardless of who goes in positions of power, they have got the power over everyone, you know. So yeah, I just want to confirm that sort of thing. Oh yeah, my gangstalking has picked up a little bit. I caught 2 like yesterday on my car park. They went shit, you know what I mean, because obviously I sort of live in a dead end. There's cameras there anyway, got them on camera and that, but you know, they knew, they went shit. They weren't expecting me to sort of be, you know, when I drove on, they weren't expecting me to be there, I don't think. And then I got 2 today. Well, the beginning of the registration was actually G7. Yeah, look at this, look. See that, look? What pharaoh do you think's buried under that? You know what I mean? It gets a pride of place on the crematorium. Let's see if it's open. Oh, it looked like I've got scaffolding here, so it could be to do with why it's open. But if it's open, I'll go in there and I'll do a little video. You know what I mean, my profane friends? And then you've got a monolithic pharaoh there, look. You see? This is where the money is, you see? These here, look. You know, you'll find them in Washington, all around the place, do you know what I mean? I've done the outside of this church and the video's there, but the doors are now shut. But there it is, look, another pharaoh. Just what I mean, these are the ruling class, you know, same as that coffin over there, look, see? Pharaoh. Do you think a poor person bought that? No, of course not. Masonic G traveller got that. A Masonic G traveller. But the thing is, you know, these people that are stalking me, you know, the other L plate, I'll just say, I won't give the full one, but that had 666 in it, you know, 3 6s. So, you know, you go, you know, you work out yourself. Again, does that link, you know, I haven't got to do it, you know, like I said, they want me shut down, they want me, you know, like I said, they can't wait to, you know, like I've got conversations, that we can't wait for them to mess him up, do you know what I mean, or F him up or whatever, do you know what I mean, and like I said, they planned it enough, whether they're going to kill me or not, you know, but like I said, they can't do it now, because it's gone too far, do you know what I mean, they can only cause an accident, do you know what I mean, or make it, you know, get in a real professional that can kill me, where there's no questions asked, do you know what I mean? But if I do die unnaturally, that'll be down to Freakmasonry, and then like I said, all the faces will be coming across the wall anyway, do you know what I mean? They're little pervert nonce cases, you know what I mean? And like I said, all these people that are perverts in this town now, you know what I mean, you can come back in 10 years and there'll still be the same drug dealers, the same people running the businesses with respect. Nah, shut. God damn it, baby, God damn it, baby. You know what I mean? So we ain't getting in there with these. You know what I mean, my profane friends. Knights Templar Cross, obviously. And then if you look at the squares, look, that's the square, and that's the point within the square. Do you know what I mean? It's so simple, this stuff. Do you know what I mean? It's built into everything. Look, you know what the petals are. You see the petal there, look? See? It's the 5 points. Oh, baby. Look. They even built it in here, look. I'll just show you on here. Then I've got to walk on. You know what I mean? You know me, I don't like to brag. You know what I mean? Actually, they ain't bloody... where it is, I can't see it anymore. They must have removed it. Oh well, it doesn't matter. You know the score, my profane friends. Yeah, that is there, look. See the bricks, look? 2, 3, 2. You see what I mean? Remember, this is all hieroglyphical stuff. If you can't read it, you ain't got a clue. Do you know what I mean? There's other stuff in here, but I don't understand it. See it, look? 2, 3, 2. Do you know what I mean? But they put it in stonework, you know. See it, look? 2, 3, 2. Do you know what I mean? This is your Masonic churches, you know. It's crazy, isn't it? Do you know the writing on the wall, sir?
The writing?
Yeah. Do you know it? You know this, don't you? This is like, you know, like Braille? You know, like Braille, you can't understand it. Well, that there is writing, yeah? But because we don't understand like the writing of it, the stonemasons put that in there, we can't read it. Do you know what I mean? Like 2, 3, 2 there, yeah? And you can see 2, 3, 2 there, yeah?
See a face there.
You can see if, yeah, I can as well. Yeah. But that's actual writing. Do you know what I mean? Like you got here. Yeah, that's actual writing. You know, you can look it up. No. Google it, and you'll find it. That's actual secret writing, but we can't read it or understand it because we're not taught that. You know what I mean?
No.
It's lost in history, but they know it. You know, the stonemasons and all that, they know it. And what it says on the church, you know, what it says, I ain't got a clue because obviously I'm not, you know, I haven't been brought up in it. But that's what that is. 232. You know what I mean? Mad, isn't it? That's what I'm saying. If you don't know, you know, I mean, do you understand this here? This. Do you know that's? You know, you ever seen Egypt?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's a pharaoh that's buried here, same as the one over there. Look, you see.
Oh, okay.
See, so that would be a high ranking. I mean, do you think a profane, like a person who's poor, could buy that? That's what I mean.
Never happened, will it?
No, never happened. That's what I mean.
That's where the poor person is, isn't it?
Sorry.
That's where the poor person is.
That's right. Yeah. Yeah. You're bloody right, mate. Yeah. There's the poor person. He's found it. Look. There you are. There's your profane person. Do you know what I mean? Well, they don't actually get a stone mark, and do they go into paupers' graves? You know that. Actually, they go in mass graves. They've all been killed at war. He was saying this. He was saying this is a profane person's, you know. But that used to be bigger. Obviously, a lot of it's come down and been demolished now, you know. But you know, this is the monolithic of it. And if you look on top, if you could look down on it, if I had a drone, I could show you, you know, it'll be 4 square. Do you know what I mean? Because this is what these bits are. Look. See, the across there and across there makes the 4 square with the point in a square. You see what I mean? You know, but again, these are all pyramids. Look, see, that's just a pyramid with the cross. You know what I mean? Put 2 together, get square and calm piss. But yeah, that's, you know, and you can see that sort of stonework. Like I said, the 232. Look, it's not an illusion. Look, 232. You know the 232. You see what I mean? It's put there by design because, oh yeah, and that one, because it shows their Masonic symbolism. Do you know what I mean? But the people who don't know 232 or 323, you don't recognise it or know it. You know, that's all it is. I mean, look at this monolithic. I mean, how that's the same thing. Look. That is that, you know what I mean? It's just been built in glass, you know. It's another obelisk or another dick worship, you know what I mean? You know, it's an extension of what was built by the Freakmasons, you know. Of course, all the peasants and all the poor put into the poor box, but they only benefited the Freemasons when they built it, you see what I mean? And that's how they do it all the time. But anyway, let's move along. Now, where was I talking about? I forget now, let me think. Something I was talking about. Oh yeah, bloody gang stalkers. Yeah, so you know, like on the cameras and that, you can see their faces going shit. You know what I mean? They're straight onto the phone, ringing their handlers up. You know, like that, going, eh, you know. That's always happening. I'm used to it anyway. And like I said, you know. Or you get the white vans, you know, what they drive, you know what I mean? And they're like, you know, and I've got them like all over the UK, you know, and that's all connected, you know what I mean? Once you get, you know, you got to build your own case. If you're being gang stalked or harassed by perverts, you've got to build your own case, do you know what I mean? Because like I said, anything digital they've made or whatever, or you know, the police investigate all that. You know, well, do they investigate all that if it's their brothers? You know, the Freakmasons. You know what I mean? But the one thing I can guarantee, it will. You know, if I'm ever murdered, that'll be down to the Freakmasons, and it'll sit on the Freemasons' door, right at the Masonic lodge, under the slab. You know what I mean? And like I said, you know, for them to murder me, they've got to have people in positions that are arrested, that are put in jail, especially those with family members, you know, with children and that, they've got to hold their shit together. And when you're looking at a conspiracy to murder or murdered someone, you know what I mean, people don't like spending time in jail, you know. A good one past me now, but obviously he just went past, but he knew who I was. I get that all the time. See, I can't go anywhere without, you know, bumping into some sort of gang stalking pervert. But look, again, look, see the symbolism, look, that's just squares and compasses, 666s, obviously, you've got the pineal gland, you know what I mean, and then look at the middle, look, you see, See, that's 4 square, look. See the 4 squares, look? That's 4 square. You know what 4 square mean. Then you got the five points. The point within a circle, look. So what I mean, you got the petals, look. 2 petals. Oh, baby, I love it. It's wonderful, like you lot. You know what I mean? Right, so... and again, you know, just walking through your neighbourhood, look. You know, just here, look. Because they mark the territories, yeah? Once you learn, right, the symbolism, like these are world domination balls, yeah? Right? And they're there to mark their territory and the rank of what they are in the lodge and within your community, yeah? Right? That's what they're there for. So if they need any hand relief, they just knock on the door and they can have money, get fed, or they'd be pointed in the right direction where they can be. Do you see what I mean? And that's anywhere around the world. You know, I mean, look at the like here, for instance, right? You see on top there, look, you got the world domination ball with the dick worship, right? You got the fleur de pis, look, right? And then in the windows, look, see, squares and circles. And obviously you got, I think that's a rose, which again is another. But the people building these conservatories are Freakmasons, do you see what I mean? And anything you buy, regardless of what it is or where you are or where you live across the world, you're always consuming Masonic products. And the products, sadly, have Masonic symbolism in it. If they're runes or not, I can't tell or say, do you know what I mean? Because that's not for me to do, you know, I don't know, you know, nothing about witchcraft or anything, do you know what I mean? That's like here, look, you got fleur de pis, look, you see? More than likely, maybe a Freemason or not. The wall's a good indication that it's something to do with Freemasonry, because if you know what that stands, you can see that it's 232 and it's a Masonic cube. Yeah, that's Masonic cubes gone down there. See what I mean? But remember, in any sort of symbolism, yeah, you've got to add the piece. So if I put my other piece in there like that, you then end up with your square and compass configuration. Do you see what I mean? And they know they're doing that. They know exactly what they're doing. Do you know what I mean? But if you're unaware of it, you don't know. You know what I mean? It don't matter where you are. See, like on the side of that house there, look, you see the diamond? Look. See it, look? See the diamond? See, it's crazy, isn't it? But that's not done for decoration, that's done because it makes the square and compass. You know what I mean? Look. See, there's your compass and then your square, you see? You just got to put the little V's on the end. See? Same as here, look, in the wall, look, see it? See? It marks, just makes squares and compass, you know what I mean? Oh, baby, I love it, it's the best. But, yeah. And anywhere like the council build, right, because they're all Freakmasons in the council, yeah, I'll cross over just to get this. Everything they build, yeah, has their symbolism in it. This is where the profane live, you see, little Egypts. See, they make little Egypts, you see what I mean? They put their little Masonic little, you know, you got, see the circles, look, with the squares, look, circles in squares, look, you see? And then you get your Egyptian, you know, your Egyptian, and obviously you got the arch, look, you got the bloody 13 there, look, Masonic 13, I bet they love it. So you got your Masonic arch, or your firmament, do you see what I mean? And then you get your, see what I'm saying, they build everything, because most of them, the majority, here's a lift! Ah, could have got a bloody lift, never mind. Lazy bugger, ain't I? You know what I mean? I don't mind walking, I'm good at walking. I'm the best. My sciatica feels great now. You know what I mean? Can I have a lift in your trolley? I'm knackered. You know what I mean?
Two in there already.
Right. Oh, well, you have as well. Bloody hell.
I've got a bloody boy.
Bloody hell, that's nice. Yeah, good. That's hard walking up there, isn't it, with a trolley?
Well, I only don't want to lose weight.
Oh, right. Good luck. You know that, baby. She pushes them around to lose weight. You know what I mean? Yeah. That's a good dog, picking up litter. What's the names? That's alright, you can jump up me, I don't mind. Yeah, nice.
It's a new bottle every day.
Really, yeah, good, yeah, I like that.
Outside the front door.
Cool, power. Alright, have a great day. I'll put a £5 on that one if there's a fight though, alright? Have a great day. Yeah. You know. Oh, there's another bloody dog here. Look at this one. Wonder what that is. There's a bloody. Is that dog violent? Is the dog violent? Oh, good. What sort of dog is it? Oh, is it? Yeah. Cool. Are you right? Bloody hell, he's huge.
Well, he's not an XL.
Oh no, I don't care for you. I know
But he hits the height criteria, so for precaution we just signed him up and said he is what he is because we don't want him to be.
Oh, he's played safe, and he's trying to get that bloody mask off, isn't he?
Yeah, he hates it.
Yeah, it's a shame, isn't it?
But it's the sappy thing, he's soft as shit.
Yeah.
These
All right.
are, aren't they?
Good as gold, baby. You're the tough one of the outfit.
Yeah.
Alright, see you later, love. Take it easy. See, look, fleur de pis, look. You see, symbolism everywhere. I mean, I don't say, you know, and I know they mark the houses, right, you know, because if you need hand relief, you knock on their doors. But people buy this stuff here, you know, like you got the St George's cross on it, the fleur de pis, blah, blah, blah. But people buy this in innocence, yeah, not really knowing the symbolism behind it, because all your manufacturers are Freakmasons, and what you eat, drink or sleep, yeah, is what, you know. Again, look, another gate there, look. I'll go across, I'll walk across, and the wall, obviously. But this is what I mean, you see, people don't realise what they're actually buying into. And if these are hexes, yeah, that, whoop, quick, if these are hexes, yeah, right, look, you see, people don't realise what they're buying into. But if they are hexes or casting a spell on you, see, look, square de pis, see what I mean? Square de pis. Oh no, fleur de pis. And then you get two, you know, like, you know the petals, you see what I mean? But that's just the Union Jack, and that's what it is, basically. That's like over here, look. Yeah, look, these are the original gates, these are. Woo! See, look. See the square and compass, look, on the, these are the original walkways, these are, look, and then you got your compass above the door, you see. These would have been the first houses for Freemasons, you know. See what I mean? But they don't tell you that, you see, it's just their territory marked. Here's another classic here, look, right? See, now this house has got three flowers on the thing, which I think represent their forget-me-not, but can you see the three diamonds here, look? See the three diamonds, look, which represents 666. See what I mean? And then you got obviously the three of these. Look, you see. So there's always threes. You see what I mean? And they build it into everything. Anywhere you walk, anywhere you look, that's built into your. Same as here. Look, the three here. Look. See, in the gate, that's square and compass. Yeah, 6 points. Look, see. 1 point, 2 point, 3 point, 4 point, 5 point, 6 point gives you square compass. You see what I mean? Obviously it's got the 666s, and then the original floor, look, white lodge, red lodge, black lodge. You see what I mean? Black and white lodge, red and black lodge. Do you know what I mean? That's what that is. Rose, but that floors are red. You know, they're the rose croix, and the white and the black and the red lodges of Freemasonry. Do you know what I mean? And that's what that is. But if you don't know it, you know, you're walking around blind to it all day, look, see? It's all the original houses, all the Freakmasons would have lived in these. Again, the different stonework, right? Because if you notice, there's different stonework on each one, would have been a different rank to a Freakmason, do you see what I mean? That's what you know, these are all the originals. So, mad, isn't it? Oh, baby. 4 square, look, you know what that means, 4 square. But again, if you follow it, that's square. That's your compass, look, because it's on the points, you see. Madness. But like I said, when you run everything and you control everything, yeah, how can you not, like this ring here, look, see, squares and circles, you see. People are putting it in, they don't even know what they're putting in, you know. Crazy, isn't it? Again, another wall there, look, with the diamonds on it, look. See the diamonds, look, built in. It's all built in. They want to keep hexing you. See, look, square and compasses. See what I mean? All in the wall. World domination balls down here, look. See, this is see what I mean, look. See? Yeah, you bloody bugger. Twice she's passed me and then picked me up, little git. Oh, baby. And then you got the pineal gland, look, you see. Whether that's a ranking to a Freemason or not, but that's what I'm saying. These are the rankings, same as like a field marshal or a sergeant. You know, these little monolithic things they put on the side. People think they're just decoration. They're not. You know what I mean? Here, look, see? 3, look, you know what it is. 1 square and compass, 2 square and compass, then 2, 3, 2. See what I mean? 3 of, 3 of. See what I mean? 6, 6, 6. The power of their symbolism knows no bounds. Look, 6 diamonds, look. 6 points. See what I mean? It's built into doors, it's built into everything. I mean, who do you think, like, when they pull, look at the, what are they called? The columns on each side of the door, look. See? It's Masonically owned. Do the research on it. Be Masonically owned. You know what I mean? And they're pulling in the ground rent all day. Not giving a shit. You know what I mean? Look. Because they're guaranteed that rent. See, look. Columns are not there for nothing. They're there because they belong to Freakmasons. You know what I mean? If you notice the windows, they're 6, look, and then the big one below is 7. See? 6, 6, 6, 7. It's all over the bloody place, my profane friends. Right. Now, where am I going? Oh, yeah, over this way. Oh, better. See, even here, look, you've got 2 hexagons, look, of the Empire. See? The Octagon Empire, which you know makes a Masonic cube, that octagon. You know what I mean? It's 232, which is a Masonic cube. See? Their power knows no bounds. Stuck on a bloody roundabout now. Now the stuff. There we go. Got my trainers on today. I was running around, feeling good today. You know what I mean? It's power. If it's Violent Dog, is that Violent Dog?
No.
What's her name?
That's a boy, Charlie.
Oh, it's a boy, is it? Oh, right. More likely gender fluid or something, maybe. Hey, you know what I mean, baby? Good dog. Yeah, you can jump up if you want. All right, maybe not. You what? Sorry?
He won't bark. You're lucky. He normally barks at everybody. He's not
I
barking.
know I'm a lovely chap. He knows that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He knows I'm not a Freemason. Do you know what a Freemason is?
No.
You don't know what a Freemason is? I love you. You're profane, baby. I love it. Have a great day. Remember, Freemasons, avoid them, yeah? All right, good girl. Have a great day, Sugar Puff. It's wonderful. You know what I mean? Yeah, look at them for world domination balls. You know what I mean? But it's funny, you know, you can walk about all day long. You know, sometimes I see, you know, my stalker cars and I think, oh yeah, I know you. You know what I mean? That's in everything, you know. But you got to look behind all of that, you know, who run the businesses. Not just the Freemasons, that they're Freemasons, you got to look behind what they are and what they represent in life. You know what I mean? What culture they're from, what tribe they're from, what sort of Lord, Duke or Earl they represent or protect. Do you know what I mean? Because that's what it's all to do with. You know? Crazy as it sounds. You know? So you've always got to research what's behind it all. You know, not just the man, Mr. Smith, Mr. Johnson or whoever. Oh, quick. Oh. Sorry. Take it easy, kind lady. Take it easy. But it's faster on this side, I think. Well, I'm presuming it is. But some people, you know, they live in like council houses, you wouldn't even know it. Do you know what I mean? But they're very rich people. They got their hands in a lot of pies. You know, they don't need to live in, you know, caravans and things like that anymore. You know, they're buying up a lot of real estate, like council houses, and then renting them to people. You know, earning money and money hand over fist. Do You know what I mean? Getting themselves a nice income. People got thousands and millions of pounds in the bank and don't do nothing to it, don't give nothing back into anything. They just keep absorbing it, absorbing money. You know what I mean? But where can they take it? They can't go anywhere with or take anywhere with it. You know what I mean? And they still do it. They just hand out the misery within your communities. You know? And they know. You know what I mean? But they'll stand there, you know, proud as punch in the pump. You know what I mean? Like they're legends, and you know, because they give someone a £5 or a tenner, get yourself a drink, it buys their respect. Do you know what I mean? Where really they should all be turned on against. Do you know what I mean? En masse and got rid of. Do you know what I mean? Because if you got rid of them out of your town and out of your cities, do you know what I mean? But they don't. They run your towns, they run your cities, and they're doing it for the Lords, Dukes and Earls. And the police know about it as well. Like I said, you know, you think how long the door wars went over with. All the bouncers, all the nightclubs, all the security, if you do the research on it. You know what I mean? They were even going to give the security, if you research it, the powers of arrest, you know. But if you look into it, you know, like the Cray twins were bouncers and doormen. They were hanging around all the TV stars and that. You see what I mean? You haven't got to go to Hollywood for the same type of shit. You know what I mean? It's all in your local thing. You know, look at Barbara Windsor, you know, who she married or went out with. You see what I mean? They're all interlinked. So you ain't got to think about Hollywood and all of that. It's in your own towns and cities. Yeah? And they're a cartel. They're a syndicate of people that when someone like me come along speaking the truth, they cause an accident to them or kill them. Do you know what I mean? Because they don't want the truth getting out. They don't want people knowing that there's a cartel, that there's a tribe of people that are so corrupt, and they for years and years have kept the system going in place for all these people that are in the know, that are policemen, that are social services. They're all in the know, you know what I mean? And all they're doing is going, shh, he's profane, shh, he's profane. And I'm not on about me, I'm on about you. If you're not up to speed on what's going on in your communities, yeah, then you're profane as hell, do you know what I mean? And they love that, you know what I mean? They love that, you know, because they're keeping that control. They keep, you know, let's say now, for instance, right, even if I've got 1,000 people behind me now, right, and I went in and tried to remove all the people in town hall, right? Yeah. What's the first thing they're going to do? They're going to arrest me and maybe 5 of the people. You know, I'm talking about 1,000 good people, yeah? Just normal family people, you know, that have concerns about the corruption within the town. We tried to take over the council. What's the first thing that's going to turn up? The Masonic police. Right? Now, let's say we got rid of the Masonic police, right? The next thing they'll send in is the army. Do you know what I mean? But if that was on a mass scale, happening in all sorts of towns and cities, they then send the army in, because you, even though you're part of the English whatever, you know what I mean, you'll be betraying your country because you're trying to remove the corrupt criminals that are in places of power, that keep, so long as you're taking their drugs, taking their shitty food, you know what I mean, so long as you're not stopping the chemtrails going across the, you know, your skies and all that, that's okay, do you know what I mean? But as soon as you start really removing them, that's when you're going to see the power of the Freemasons. You know what I mean? They're going to come out of their lodges and they're going to mess you all up, because that's what they're trained to do. You know what I mean? They're an army waiting for when profane people or the peasants uprise and revolt. They're the first people to grass up the leaders. Do you see what I mean? You know, so whoever you're with or fight with, you ought to make sure you know who you're standing with. Do you know what I mean? Because you'll be with 20 groups of men, yeah, and you'll have, like, say 80 you are profane. Them 12 Freakmasons are going to shoot you 8 in the back. Do you see what I mean? And that's what they do. And you don't even know you've got Freakmasons with you. And that goes in the army as well. So I'd be careful who you have around you, because if they want to get rid of you, they will. And they'll shush it up, and they don't give 2 fucks about you or anyone else. You know what I mean? Anyway, I'm nearly at my destination. You know I love you all. You're the best of the best of the best. You know what I mean? But I wonder what these are. Are they metal or steel? I think these are. Yeah, they're good, aren't they? Might get a few of these. You know what I mean, baby? Might have a couple of these. Yeah, get a couple of them away, eh? You know what I mean? Pure plastic. Now I don't know what they're doing with this pipe laying barges in it. What are you going to do with this, I wonder? You know what I mean, my profane friends? Must be what the water run through. I hope it is, because I look clean, but then does that seep shit through your fucking water system, you know what I mean? Because there's plastic in it, you know, and it's poison you. But anyway, that's another story, my profane friends. Right. What was I saying? Oh, I'm so excited. You know, like I said, they track my phone, you know. So anyway, these gang stalkers, you got to watch them, you know what I mean, these G travellers, you know. This is how they get you to you so quick, yeah? Because wherever you are, no matter where you go, they've got trackers on your car, they've got trackers on your phone, do you know what I mean? Like someone might just borrow your phone or open it, yeah, and you think they're your friend, but they ain't. What they do, they download a tracker and put it on in your phone, do you know what I mean? I don't mind it, they can follow me all day long, I don't give a shit. I'm picking up more evidence, that's the way I look at it, do you know what I mean? You know, but I'm very selecting who, you know, like I said, I could, you know, go, oh, that car's throwing me out, I'm being too paranoid about it, but I ain't, you know what I mean? I just pick and choose, and I know, I just tell, you know, I just know, let's put it that way, yeah? I don't know, it's just I hone my senses, you know, same as I know symbolism, you know, I just know, I don't know, you know, it's my, I don't know, just something, my profane senses, you know what I mean? But I just know, so, and I just pick and select, you know, and I've been doing this, you know, you got to remember, I've been doing this for 30 years, not 10 minutes, not a month, not a year, not 2 years, not 5 years. I've been doing this for over 30 years, yeah, you know, and I'm using their own tools against them, which is videos, tape recordings, you know what I mean? You all right, lad? So I think he was a special need lad. I waved to him, he waved back. Lovely lad. But yeah, so I don't know, just all seems a bit crazy, you know. But like I said, when you start, this is what I'm saying, this is why you live in peace, right? All you profane people, yeah, that are good, that's why you live in that's why you live in peace, because you're not removing the criminals. As soon as you do, you'll have cities like Chicago with Al Capone and that, do you know what I mean? Killings, shootings, do you know what I mean? And I know we've got them now, but they're looking for turf war, you know what I mean? And all it is again, it's just, my army's bigger than your army, so we're going to take you out, and that's what it's all about, you know what I mean? And you can't live in peace, because you're not living in a peaceful atmosphere anywhere, regardless of where you live. First time I used this, lights. Oh, I've got to try and do a sprint here, but I don't know, they're coming off there a bit rapid. But yeah, you don't live in peace, no one lives in peace. And if you look at your child now, and I don't care how old they are, from, you know, from firstborn, right, to say they're 12 now or 13, within the next 20 years, they've got the possibility of being money banks for the drug cartels and drug lords within your towns or cities, do you know what I mean? What's that? I don't know what that is. You know what I mean? So when you sit there going, I'll protect my children with everything I've got, this, that and the other, what I hear so many times, but why we got a population now full of kids, right? And I don't care if they're 40-year-old kids now to 60, you know, I've got people I know who are 60, you know, that's still on drugs, been on drugs all their fucking life, you know what I mean? Where are all the parents that were supposed to be protecting these children, do you know what I mean? You know, I've got friends that were on at age 13, you know, go to my forum, you know, you've seen my links, you know, go to my forum, see the children that are killed all by drugs. Why is there no, there's not been one protest about it, not one uprising, not one thing, okay, in any town or any city. Why? Because they control the narrative, they control the police, they control everything. Same as Al Capone, you know, he had the politicians in his pocket, he had the police in his pocket, and when you've got that sort of power and money, because I haven't. Who can I pay? No one. Put £1 billion in my pocket, and I can turn the drug system around in here. Do you know what I mean? Because I go out and hire loads of thugs to take out the drug dealers. Do you know what I mean? But there's no one to take out the drug dealers because they're your police. Do you know what I mean? And then if anyone's a trouble, they're going to get them arrested or do a bit of street fear to start trouble, so they can get arrested, put in the jail, and then get messed up in the jail. Do you know what I mean? This is how they work, these Freakmasons. You know, and like I said, you got prison officers that then start stitching you up. You know, don't matter what it is. You know, you got your doctor, you got your dentist. You know, you trust him when he knocks you out. But look at the horror stories on it. Do you know what I mean? Is that doctor really feeding you a real prescribed drug, or is he giving it? You know, like when they say, "Oh, we're now going to test you, see which drugs are okay for you." Do you know what I mean? You go, "Oh, it was a mistake. Sorry." Do you know what I mean? They experiment all the time. But they could do that in another cause of it and fuck you up. Do you know what I mean? And they know they can, and they know they do. You know, it don't take a lot. You know, think about it. If they control all your chemists, where you pick your drugs up from, yeah, it's not hard, right, to mess with someone's drugs, yeah, and you know, just put a minute bit of shit in them. So when you're taking them, after a period of 10 years, you're fucking ill on it. Do you know what I mean? You know, with these people, it's always slow, it's never quick, do you know what I mean? They're scum, mate, scum. You know what I mean? Like I said, you know, you've got these people that walk around in your communities, like Epstein, like Jimmy Savile, just like anything else, you know, like the singers and all the rest of it. You know, I can pick them out now, take you to them. You know, I'll stand and do a lie detector with them. They won't do it, though. They're sleeping with their pets, they're sleeping with their, you know, they're sleeping with their fucking, yeah, I did say pets, you know, and they're sleeping with their children, do you know what I mean? They're doing all of that within your communities, do you know what I mean? Crazy stuff, absolute crazy, but they walk around your community like they're legends because they own half the fucking shit, what's about, do you know what I mean? They own it all, you know? They own everything, you know. They own all the big companies, you know what I mean? They got all the money flowing in constantly, and then if you put your drug dealing on top of that, what you got? You know, how do you go up against that? Do you know what I mean? And you're all brothers, you know, on that one agenda, you know, keeping the profane down, you know. What's that in here? What's he got on there? Oh, I see. He's put a mask. He's put a mask in his window there. Darth Vader in it or something. But that's what it's about, you know, and it just never ends, you know what I mean? These people have got everything, you know, like I said, I've had them around me, you know, I'm not talking shit, you know, they're going, shh, he's profane, watch it, you know, and doing it to other people as well, because I know, you know, I see it and I've watched it for many years, do you know what I mean? And then they're always, you know, fiddling with their feet or their hands and, you know, testing each other. Yeah, do you want to see if I'm a Freemason or not? Do you know what I mean? And they're testing each other and giving that spiel, do you know what I mean? And they're all around you, you know, they'll come up and give me the shake, you know what I mean? Find out I'm not a Freemason, and then they say, oh, it's all let loose, he's profane, he's without the lodge, you know what I mean? They leave you alone because you're not part of their nation and you're not part of their society, so it's like open field day on you, do you know what I mean? And that's all of you profane that listen to this. I don't care where you are, who you are, the Freakmasons will fuck you up, yeah, within a heartbeat, and nothing will ever be said. And the only people the police can help, yeah, are their own brothers. Do you know what I mean? They're not going to help you. They're not going to do nothing. If you're in a society where you think the police are there for you, you're profane, mate. They're not there for you. They're there for the lords, dukes and earls and the rotten scumbags that run your towns and run your cities. Let's put it this way, right? You got a guy, say you got a guy in this town, yeah, he owns different houses, he owns businesses, well-to-do, you know, and he's like a drug dealer who's pulling in all his money, you know, he's walking around like he's a hero, and, you know, he's you know, I'll buy a drink, I'll buy a round, and everyone's looking up to him, right? Got money flowing out of his head, right? Now, if I went after him, because he's killed certain children, or widowed children, you know, killed their mums, killed their dads, all this sort of shit, and I went after him, where am I going? I'm going to jail. Do you know what I mean? Because he's protected by the law. Do you see what I mean? They're all protected by the law. And they'll always be protected by the law. Do you know what I mean? Because it helps them. so long as they keep the chaos of the drug dealing, yeah, and you know it's all coming through the Masonic lodges. If you do the research, just put in Masonic symbolism on drugs or Freemason drugs, it's all stamped in big fucking letters. You know, like I said, I've been around talking to, you know, get the same people mentioning the same names over and over again, you know, when I talk to them, you know. I just haven't let the videos out, you know what I mean? Because one, that'll get me into trouble, and two, it'll get them into trouble, do you know what I mean? But, you know, because they're not averse to topping people over, do you know what I mean? And like I said, they'll top, you know, other junkies over within seconds, you know, give them a hot shot, you know what I mean? But that's another story. But like I said, these people ain't ever going to be fucking stopping anything soon, because they're just like the outfit in Chicago and any other, like the Five Families. They got nothing. You can never put these people away, because the people protecting them are the people that's supposed to be putting them away, and that's your MPs, your fucking police stations and all the rest of it. They've got a no-go, you know, they're barred from it. And the reason it is because, like I said, half of them are blackmailed. Do you know what I mean? It's all coming and boils down to blackmail. You know what I mean? It boils down to you know, being brothers. You know, you can't arrest your brother, you can't this, because as soon as they're getting in there for anything, they're the first thing come out of them, oh, I'll tell you this, I'm not going down alone. That's what it boils down to. They will not go down alone. They'll bring everyone else with them. So they do everything in their power to make sure they don't fucking say nothing when they're in them bloody police stations. Do you know what I mean? That's the first line of defence for the profane, yeah? Do you know what I mean? Is this. The first line of defence is we'll try and get the chief inspector to give you bail, right? Yeah. If that don't work, they will then talk to a brother magistrate, yeah, who's just a shop owner, who's in the lodge, who owns a business. Will guarantee you bail, yeah. And then while you're on bail and waiting for court, we'll give you the best references we can possibly, and then we'll get a judge in court, yeah, that is a Masonic brother, yeah. So you look at all that straight away, yeah. You're going from the police station, they're getting help. From the magistrates, they're getting help. If they go to jail, they're getting help, because they've got Masonic brothers within the jail, and that's a given. That is, I know that for 100%. Right, because I was banged up with a Freakmason, and he used to get tobacco passed into him from a prison officer. Right, and I'll give you other stories as well, and I know other people will give you that as well. You know, even corrupt officers, blah blah. Anyway, so in each and every stage, they've got help, yeah, to get off of that charge or that crime. And then even if they have to be sentenced, yeah, then yeah, you will get a lighter sentence if possible, and we can do that for you. If not, if you do go to jail, we'll give you the best cushy jail you could think of, yeah, and we'll still run your parcels in. We'll make sure you live comfortable. We'll give you bottles of whiskey and all the rest of it, like they did the Masonic Cray twins, do you know what I mean? And that's what it's all about. We'll get you drugs, we'll give you what you need. You will be comfortable, but you will do your time, do you know what I mean? And that's what it works out as, you know. And have you got that advantage as a profane person? No, you ain't. Only Freakmasons do. Anyway, my profane friends, have a great day and be good.